two passages in the book of Matthew. Matthew chapter 11 verse 1 and Matthew chapter 14 verse 14. In Matthew chapter 14 verse 14, the Bible talks about Jesus Christ went forth and saw a great multitude and was moved with compassion toward them, and he healed their sick. You will notice something since we started this series. Jesus had compassion on the multitudes. He healed their sick. He was always showing them compassion. But when we now look at Matthew chapter 11 verse 1, we saw how he treated the disciples. And it came to pass when Jesus had made an end of commanding 12 disciples, he departed thence and to preach in their cities. Do you notice what he did to disciples? He commanded them. He gave them word of command. Disciples understood language of command, and they were always at the service of Jesus Christ. So when we look at Matthew chapter 11 verse 1, Jesus Christ was commanding the disciples. When we look at Matthew chapter 14 verse 14, Jesus was showing compassion on the multitudes. And so the difference came out very clearly, and that is command versus compassion. As we continue to live the Christian life after our conversion, as we continue to walk the Christian walk with God, we discover one thing. What is the language that we love? For some, they love the language of compassion, while others love the language of command. The multitudes don't have the capacity to go with the language of command. And that's why we don't have many people ending up as missionaries. Because to become a missionary, you have to be ready for language of command. And what was the command? Go. Go into the unreached nations. Go into the uncharted territories. Go into those places where they have not heard the gospel. Multitudes don't have time to obey command. You know what they're looking for? Let him heal my sick. Let him take care of my aged mother. Let him take care of my education. They always cry. They always complain. And Jesus was always giving them what they wanted. But for those who understand the language of command, they are ready to go anywhere Jesus Christ wanted them to go. So we saw number 8 difference between disciples and multitudes: compassion versus command. For multitudes, language of compassion. For disciples, language of command. And this is where we're going to be stopping today. When we come back again, we'll be looking at number 9 difference between multitudes and disciples. Till then, God bless you all.